Today we're heading to Northern Virginia, right outside of DC, where I was born and raised, to check every single toy store we can find and take everything Dragon Ball that we don't already have in the collection. Let's go see what we can get. On the way to the north, we stopped in Ashland, Virginia at a place called Hickory Antiques that apparently has some booths that are full of nothing but toys to see what we can find Dragon Ball.
Found Shenron.
We did find Shenron.
Outside of that one Shenron Funko Pop, they didn't really have anything Dragon Ball or anime at all, to be honest. They did have a ton of super cool, like, American stuff. If you're into the superhero, Marvel, Spider-Man, that kind of thing, a lot of that, but nothing we were looking for. So on to the next spot. Next, we headed to one of my top 3 favorite stores in the state, Gateway Comics and Toys in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and they have a lot of stuff. We quickly went straight to the Dragon Ball section and found a whole bunch of stuff, including this one older Vegeta action figure that we didn't have in the collection, and possibly the world's smallest Vegeta too. He had to be about an inch big, but I didn't know what he went to and he didn't have the box, so we didn't want to grab him. But the other Vegeta action figure, we definitely have a few from that set, and we didn't have this Vegeta, so that was a good find. Also want to say, this place just has one of the hugest selection of toys in general, so if you're ever in Fredericksburg, you should stop by Gateway Comics and Toys. Even for someone like us that has over 5,000 items in our collection, I don't think we've ever left empty-handed, and you'll probably always find something if you come check out this awesome place. Next, we headed to the mall in Fredericksburg to check out some of the local stores. First, Box Lunch, who did have a few figures, but unfortunately they didn't have anything that we didn't already have in our collection, but still some cool items if you're looking. Then we unintentionally ran into this place that wasn't in the mall last time we were here. It's been a few years, called Iconic Art, which did have a couple of these Dragon Ball Z hard posters that we didn't have and a few other figures that we did have. Our only issue is with the collection this size, we want to kind of save the wall space for action figures and more things, and a piece like that's so huge it takes up a ton of space, so we decided to pass. Next, we stopped at the Second and Charles in Woodbridge, Virginia, which funny enough is where I got my copy of Tenkaichi 3, the greatest Dragon Ball Z game of all time, years ago for 40 bucks. I don't know, it was a steal. They had a whole bunch of Dragon Ball stuff in here, from figures, older ones, mini ones, a lot of cool things, but unfortunately, you know what I'm gonna say. Everything they had, we already had. Next is a place called Painted Vision Comics in Woodbridge, Virginia, who's mostly a comic store, but they have this room in the back that has a lot of anime stuff, and we've gotten some killer deals on SH Figuarts in the back, so we always have to check.
They have a little secret room back here where we usually find SH Figuarts.
And in the very back, their Dragon Ball section did not disappoint. We like to call it the secret room because it seems like it should be closed off, but it's not. Back there, they had everything from the Dragon Stars, the Limit Breakers, a couple SH Figuarts, some Ishiban Kuji figures, some other statues, pretty much anything you would want to look for if you're trying to start a Dragon Ball collection. Unfortunately for us, we're not starting one, and we already have all of it in there. Next, we headed to another mall called Potomac Mills in Woodbridge. First store to check is FYE For Your Entertainment. They did have quite a lot of anime and an entire section dedicated to Dragon Ball, but unfortunately everything there we had already gotten before. We also figured since we were already there, we might as well check the other Box Lunch just to see if they had anything different. They did have a couple figures the other one didn't have, but nothing that we didn't have in our collection. My absolute favorite store in the mall is this place called The Guild, which always has an insane amount of Japanese anime imports, and they did have a huge Dragon Ball selection, and they actually had some we didn't have.
Never seen them, huh?
No.
Oh, it's 2 in 1, look.
Oh, collect them all.
Oh, there's at least 5. You know we're gonna find at least 5 then.
Yeah.
1, 2.
They came out with so many variations of like the keychains with like Gamma 1, Gamma 2, Vegeta.
Well, I was gonna get 5, but there's only 6, so I might as well grab the last one, right?
Yeah, my God.
Next is a place called Tashi or Toshi Station. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but it's in Springfield, Virginia, and they have a pretty big anime selection in there, along with a lot of other toys. Unfortunately, they don't have much of a Dragon Ball selection. There's tons of other animes if you're into that, but if you're looking for just Dragon Ball, you're not gonna find too many things in this store, but we always check it because you never know. We also checked the store called Anime Pavilion, which literally we've gotten something from every single time we've been in there, except this one time. But if you're in Springfield, Virginia, and you're looking for anime, I still 100% recommend checking that store out. Then we went to another mall in Fairfax County, Virginia to check another FYE. They did have a much larger selection than the last one we checked, but everything they had here, we already had here, but still some cool stuff if you're looking. Next, we went to a store called the Eternal Forge, which I don't think was in the mall last time we were here, and immediately found this SH Figuart Zero Trunks that we did not have. I almost walked past it because I thought it was the new one with him slicing Frieza. Overall, this store has a massive selection of figures, higher end ones like the Figuart Zeros in the manga that mentioned, and some cheaper ones, and just overall a lot of stuff. Lastly, we figured before we leave the mall, might as well check one more box lunch, and not surprisingly, it had pretty much the exact same stuff as the others, so we didn't get anything from this place either. Next place located in Chantilly, Virginia is East Starland, which I like to call Nerd Heaven. This place has like a massive selection of Japanese import everything, probably the largest collection of vintage video games you'll find at any store, anywhere, and just always find something here. First thing we came across was this cool Dragon Ball lamp, which I've never seen anywhere before.
I found all 7 Dragon Balls.
We can make a wish.
Oh no, look, I found 3 sets of them. We're making lots of wishes today.
Next, we found this Nimbus plush along with the symbol plush right here. They also had the Dragon Radar, but we already have that one that when you push on it, it makes noise. But still, 2 out of 3 of the Dragon Ball ones were new to us, so I was happy. Next toy store on the list was a place called Echo Base Toys and Collectibles, which has a massive horde of stuff, especially like cool American toys. The whole Japanese section isn't very big. They did have a few Dragon Ball figures, but not very many at all compared to the size of the store. But if you're into American stuff, they definitely have a whole lot, and you should definitely check them out if you're in the area. Last toy store is a place called Lil Thingamajigs, where we found the new SH Figuarts Vegeta and Trunks. That rain just did not stop the whole time, even though we sat in traffic for 8 out of the 10 hours we were going. I think we got some good stuff, right?
Right.
I never seen this giant logo pillow here to go with all the plushies. We got the Nimbus one, which I think is cool. This side it's a Nimbus, on this side it's got like little mini Nimbuses on it. So definitely a cool little thing to add. This old school Vegeta figure right here, I think the only like old school thing we found the whole time over there. We got, I don't think we showed this one on video. I don't remember if we showed that on video, but this came from a store in the mall, little beanie with the gloves. Probably just take the gloves off because they're not really Dragon Ball themed, but we'll see. The best thing, I think, 2 new SH Figuarts, the brand new release of Super Saiyan Vegeta and Super Saiyan Trunks. And the great thing, that store is buy one, get one half off. So I think we got both of these for around like 70 bucks, 75 bucks, something like that. It was really cheap, so happy with those. This right here, the lamp, that's pretty cool. The problem is we have so many lamps like this that we couldn't possibly turn them all on, so probably might just stay in the box like that, unfortunately. The Figuarts Zero Trunks, I think we gotta take this dude out, right?
Yeah. We
gotta take him out and get a view on him. You ready, all the collectors out there that keep telling me to keep the boxes? You ready for me to hurt your feelings? So I'm gonna destroy this box because I don't keep them. Everyone's like, if you do that, they're gonna be worth less. I'm never planning in my lifetime to sell these things, so their value, completely irrelevant to me. I just think they're cool. Let's see. There goes Trunks. Oh, this is cool. See, the reason I'd walk past this at first almost is because they just released the one with Trunks slicing Frieza in pieces, and that's what I thought it was because that's the one I keep seeing everywhere. That is pretty sick. I love these Figuarts Zero ones. They're super cool. I like that guy a lot. And now the only thing we have left are all the little mystery keychains right here. I'm just throwing the trash everywhere. Let's see who we can get out of these. How many did we end up buying? Oh yeah, we were gonna buy 5 and they only had 6, so we just went ahead and bought all 6. I forgot. Let's see. It's supposed to come 2 in a pack, 2 in 1. So let's see who's in the first one. We got Pan and Gohan.
Nice.
Father and daughter, right there. And then we have, let's see if we can go perfect. There's 5 sets that you can get apparently according to this. And well, that's not a good start. There's another Pan and Gohan. Doesn't look good. We bought 6, we are bound to have 1 duplicate. From now on, we have to go perfect. Let's go perfect. This one is, I swear if I see them again. Nope, Broly and Vegeta that time. Okay, 3 more, let's keep going perfect. Let's keep going perfect, come on, give me what we need. Give me what we need. There we go. Goku and the fat Gotenks right there. Come on, now we need Piccolo and Gamma 2, and we need Dr. Hedo and Gamma 1. Let's open this one while it's in my hand. Come on, go perfect, go perfect, go perfect, go perfect, go perfect, go perfect. No! Goku and Gotenks, which means we're not gonna complete the set. The best we can do is 4 out of 5. Let's see who we got here. This one is, come out, who are you? Yep, Piccolo and Gamma. It's right there. So the only one that we didn't get was the Dr. Hedo and Gamma 1, but still pretty good overall. Guys, remember, growing up is giving up, and until next time, peace out.